My StreamYard said it's showtime. All right. Well, hey, welcome everybody. My name is Joe Mitchell, and I am your host. I'm the 10-minute educator. I do these lives every day from Monday through Friday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard. And I am excited once again. This is Tapping Thursday. Are you ready to tap? That's one of my favorite things to do. So let's go over this stuff quickly and get to work because we only got 10 minutes. So we gotta move. Okay. So tapping points. First is right at the eyebrow point. We call it the eyebrow point. Boom. I like to do this. Boom. Tapping like this because it gets both sides and gets the middle too. Side of the eye. Boom. Okay. Under the eye. Boom. Under the nose. It's not so important that you get everything right. Just look at me and just get the thing. Okay. So sometime, some of you may be listening to the audio, and this is right under the collarbone. So you get the collarbone here, and then it's right underneath. And then underneath the arm. Actually, let's not do the underneath the arm. That's too complicated. Let's just do up here. You don't have to do all the points, okay? So this tapping is acupuncture without the needles. Acupuncture for the emotions without the needles. And it works so powerfully. Okay, you'll see as we do it. If you haven't done it, or just tap along with me, okay? So we're gonna start here on the karate chop point, okay? Even though I haven't been too good with my New Year's resolution. So before we start, let's think, okay? Here's a question for you. Have you made your resolutions? Okay. I want you to take one. Okay. Or if you haven't made New Year's resolutions, just take a goal, something that that you really want. That's a stretch. Okay, like a stretch, because this is all about stretching a little bit. Okay. What I was just like amazed at, I've been reading a little bit about New Year's resolutions, and they say that 8% of people who make these resolutions actually reach their goals. Like 8%. Okay, so let's do something about that. Okay, and it doesn't have to be New Year's resolutions. You can do this any time of the year because this is about goals. This is about your big goals. Okay, even though I'm afraid I'm going to fail, I accept myself the best I can. Even though I haven't been good about this kind of thing in the past, I am going to do the best I can. Even though I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, I'm going to do the best I can. Okay, so that's the first part. Okay, next. Okay, I'm going to fail at this. I am not going to get my resolutions done. Now, here's the thing. I want you to say what's right for you. You don't have to say exactly what I do. You don't even have to do the exact points that I do at the exact time that I do. But I'm doing it, and if you're on the video, you can see what I'm doing, and you can do it with me. You don't have to. You don't have to say the same things, but just get into the whole spirit. Think about that goal. Think about how you feel, where you feel it in your body. Those are the biggest things about tapping. We can just keep tapping while I'm talking. The biggest things about tapping are how you feel and where the emotion or the energy is in your body. And if you can identify those things and feel those things as you tap, you'll release. I've gotten so distracted by everything. I just don't know if I'll be able to reach these resolutions. I've set myself too high. I don't know if I'm even open to getting these resolutions done. I don't know if I can make it. I don't know if I can make it. I'm going to fail. I'm going to get distracted. I'm going to give up. I'm going to fail. I'm going to get distracted. I'm going to give up. This is so disappointing. These New Year's resolutions that I made, they're already in the trash. Okay, so that's a first thing. So I'm just going to back up a little bit here and just say that what you want to do on most occasions is just measure where you are now, so that when you measure where you are later, you can really see the difference in how far you've come. So, you know, let's just say your goal, that you're a business owner, a small business owner, and your goal is, I'm going to make $100,000 in 2021. That's my goal. Okay, I haven't done that in my business before, but that's my goal, $100,000. And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to make 3 calls to prospective clients every workday of the year. Because if I do that, then I will make the 100K. I believe that I will make the 100K. Okay. So now you're dealing with 2 factors here. You're dealing with the 100K and you're dealing with the 3 calls. Okay, so let's get back to tapping. Okay, I don't believe I can make 100K, even though I don't really think that's going to happen. I accept myself anyway. I'm doing the best I can, even though I don't know if I can make 3 calls every day, every work day. That sounds like too many. It's too much work. It's scary. I accept myself as much as I can. Even though I have these high goals and I probably won't meet them, I'm probably going to be a failure. I accept myself. I'm probably going to fail. I'm probably not going to be able to do this. I just don't think I can. I'm going to lose focus and give up. I'm sure that I'm going to give up. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I have the discipline. I don't know if I have the guts to make the calls, to do what it takes to make $100,000. I don't know that I have what it takes. Oh my goodness. I'm going to fail. I'm going to get distracted. I'm going to give up. I just don't have the heart for this. Sounds like a great goal. I love to write it down. Sounds great, but I'll never get it done. I just won't get it done. Excuse me. So, okay, so that's the way we start when we're going for a big goal, is that we just go for all of the failure stuff. Okay, now let's keep going. Okay, and we're not going to do that. We're not going to do this for now. But you don't have to do it the way I do it. You can do it any way you want. That's the message here. Do it any way you want. Okay, so let's get going on here. Okay, maybe I can turn this around. Maybe I can really turn this around and get it back up on the horse. Believe that I can do this and make the calls and visualize that money every day, several times a day, morning and night, visualizing that money, making those calls every day and being proud of myself. Maybe I can do that. I don't know. It just sounds like too much for me to do. I don't know if I can turn it around. I just don't know. What if I could? What if I could do something every day to move this forward? And what if that was enough? What if all I had to do was do my best? What if it's okay for me to fail and get back up again? What if it's okay for me to give up and then get back on the horse again? I want to go for this goal. This goal is exciting to me. This goal is exciting to me. And when I see myself doing this, I get excited. What if I could really reach it? What if I could really reach it? That would be amazing. Wow, take a breath. So that's the what if stage. So we have the failure stage and then the what if stage. And I had the dump, dream, decide. Okay, the 3 Ds. dump, dream, decide. Okay, so we just did dump and we just did decide. We just did dream. Now let's decide. I'm gonna do whatever I can to make this happen. And sometimes you need to just get out whatever's there. No, I'm not going to be able to do that. No, but I'm serious. I really want this goal more than anything else, and I'm going to go for it. I don't know if you can do that. I'm going for it. I am going to make this goal. I can see myself. I can see myself making this goal, and it feels so good. I'll be so proud of myself when I make this goal. I'm not giving up. There's no way that I'm giving up on this goal. I am going to stick to it no matter what. I'll adjust, of course, as things go forward, but I'm not giving up. I'm going for it. I'm holding it in my mind. I'm holding it in my heart. I'm going for it. I'm going for my goal. I'm going to make it. I'm going for my goal, and I believe in myself. I'm going for my goal, and I believe in me. I can do this, and I will do this. Whew. Good job. Good job tapping, okay? This is something that if you do this on a regular, especially in the beginning, you've got to do it on a regular. Dump, dream, decide. Dump, dream, decide. You will accelerate your pace because all of this stuff inside you, it's just waiting to be released. It's just waiting for you. And if you have this amazing system called tapping, you will find that you release it much faster than you ever believed. It might take a week. Who knows? It might take several weeks. But if you do this consistently, you will move faster, move more confidently, and make your goals happen. You don't have to do it right, just do it. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tapping with me. I hope that this was helpful to you. You can apply this to whatever your goal is. I reach out, I talk to a lot of business people, so I like to make these business goals, but it could be in relationships, it could be in anything that you want in health. So thank you so much again for listening. This is Joe Mitchell, activateyourgreatness.com. I'm here for you. Go get two chapters of my book. I'd love to give them to you. And I'm putting up and posting more and more free stuff. I want you to have free stuff because I want you engaged in the practice of activating your greatness. So thanks so much for listening. Thanks for being here. And I'll be here tomorrow. So if you want to come, you're welcome. Thank you. Have a great night, day, morning, whenever you're watching this. Enjoy.